Good evening to everyone. Good evening, and yeah, it's very cold today out here, and believing God, you guys are all doing great. We're doing fine over here, but it's just cold, really cold. Yeah, it was snowing today, first snow of the year in Halifax. Yeah, right, guys, and I've got this video for you guys today. I just, first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much from my heart to yours. I just want to say thank you so much for all the phone call and all the conversations and thanking me for videos like these that I'm doing and bringing awareness to some certain areas. I just want to say a massive thank you. Without you guys, I can't do this anyway. So I just want to say a massive thank you. And guess what, guys? I had a phone call from a couple of people, and there's one phone call that really hit my heart. One of the phone call was that there's this what's it called? There's this lady. She's old. She's in her late 50s, and so she was telling me about certain things that has happened to her through her stepfather, that has really broke her, and results to all that she's mentally not well and physically not well, and she because she's been harming herself and all of that, and she's taking medications for that, and she's trying to get over it, but still with videos like this. So she said all this while she's been asking why. No answer is forthcoming. So what I understood by that, sometimes all these things, you just ask questions, you don't get result or solution because we are not asking the right people, or we're not talking to the right people. And I just want to thank God for these videos that I do, that she said to me, and she said, thank you so much. I got to understand one or two things you said yesterday about your video that really touched my heart, that made me to realize that this thing has spirit, okay? And I really appreciate it. And sometimes all these people, you need to speak out, because sometimes when you do not speak out, it will affect you mentally, psychologically, physically, otherwise. And she saw the point, and she told me, I think she said the person has passed away now, and she was telling me some certain things which really touched my heart. Anyway, that video, and I had some few phone calls as well. People said you should have elaborated on it more, talk about it more. I really do not want my videos to be too long. You see what I mean? Because I've just finished from work now. I've just come back from work and finished doing one or two things. I said, let me come and do this video before I hit my bed or before I sort myself out. So you see, so I wouldn't like to stay on the video for more than half an hour or 2 hours or an hour. Anyway, maybe one day the time will come that we'll have time to do live videos and chat. I've got this beautiful story tonight to talk about. It's coming to the end of the year now. Today is the 30th, and tomorrow is 31st. So I just want to talk about this briefly before we go into next year, so that men will bring out their spreadsheet and spread it out and see where they've been going wrong, and just think about it, and fathers as well, and see where they've been going wrong, and just think about it with their children. Okay, I'm here to talk about two in one topic: a father, a home containing children and wife, and also a father having baby mama outside or baby father outside, things like that, and the children are not being looked after because of one tiny stupid mistake they both make. Then they decided that they cannot look he cannot look after the child or children. Right, let's go into this and dissect it, and give you my own opinion and see what you guys think. And I think that by the special grace of God, I can be able to pass one or two messages that can help our brothers, sisters. If you're going to be watching this and you've got brother who is in the same position, speak to them, talk to them. This is not the time to start passing up blames to anybody. This is not the time to start saying the woman is like this anyway, the woman is like that anyway. No, this is the time right now you sit back and think about it. If you were in that position, and if you're a mother, you're watching this, your son is not looking after his responsibility as a father, and is going here, there, having children, multiple children that he cannot look after, please, mother, sit his butt down and speak to him. The truth does not come in a beautiful way. The truth comes in a very, very harsh way. Okay? Don't sugarcoat him. Tell him off. Because if you don't, you're damaging his life. Because even the, I didn't say that. This has nothing to do with me. This has something to do with the Bible. Even the law says, if you have a child in this country, is not looking after, the man is not looking after, you can sue the man, or you can take the man to court. The court will start fetching money out of him. But you don't want none of all that. As a responsible father, look after your children. But if the man refuses to go through that way, go through the court, take him to the court, let him provide for his children. Right, we're going to talk about these children of a thing, like fathers. You are with a woman, you get pregnant, the woman got pregnant, or one way or the other, something happened down the line, and we are doing boyfriend and girlfriend. There are some relationship was so tight relationship, loving and dovey. Then now the woman get pregnant, and this man turn around and say, I am not the father of the child, or I don't want the child, or we didn't bargain, or one thing or the other happens, which I cannot go into details of, okay? Because I've had so many stories, okay? Or you decide to stay together to want to have the child, you plan the child together, then the child came to the world right now, then one or two things happen along the road that slip you away from the child, or both apart from each other. That does not stop you to look after that child. The biggest mistake, you as a man, you go out there, going to another woman, to another woman. Then the woman you left those children for, you want her to sit down there, fold her hand. How is she going to look after that child? She'll go to, there are some women now, like me, like I have done. You go to college, you finish, you'll be pulling buggy, you'll be pushing buggy, you'll be dragging buggy, you will go here, go there. For those who don't understand what's buggy, it's called push chair. You will do everything for this child. You make sure the child have roof over their head. You make sure the child eats well. You make sure the child wear good clothes. Where is the father? He's not there. He's not there. Where has he gone to? He's with another woman. And you women, let's not go that one yet. Then now, the father is nowhere to be found. Then now that child, God bless that child. God bless the mother. The child is doing greatly well now. This child is doing beautifully well. The child is growing well. The child is going from grace to grace. The child is blessed. Then you come up and say, that's my son, or that's my daughter. Or the woman is trying to make you have good relationship with this child. Then you don't want to have good relationship with the child, but you want to go through the woman. And the woman is simply telling you, talk to your child. And now, clever you men, you think you're clever, you still want to sweet talk the woman the way you used to. Because you think once slept with is easy to be slept with again. You can easily sleep with the same person. No. It's not all women that are fools. It's not all. Or sometimes they do it because sometimes, I don't even know what to say now. Sometimes some women do it because of ignorance. Sometimes some women do it because of the selfishness. Sometimes some women do it because of, okay, let me do it because of our child. Or because of the love they still have for you. Then now you want to take advantage of them. Then you get them pregnant again. Then they have second child for you. Then you walk away and walk in and walk out. Without even buying a baby diaper. A father who has not changed his child diaper or feed the child is not a father. When you are not away, you are not in the military, you are not working in the sea, you are not even away from the child, you are not in coma, you are alive, well and sound, but you are with another woman. You are not a father. And you are not with another woman who has children from her previous marriage or relationship. Then now you are with that woman, but you are not looking after your own children. You are looking after that woman's children. You are, something is wrong with your head. And you too, you woman, who will put a man at home, that you know that that man has children somewhere, somehow, and you know he doesn't. Any man that comes to tell you, oh, I tried my best, the mom is taking the child away from me. Clever woman, listen, don't buy that cockaboo story. Don't buy that stupid story. Because there is no woman under the sun that the man wants to be looking after the child with financial way or supporting. Then the woman will say, no, don't support. When the woman has not gone through a lot because of what he has done. Listen, let's not be deceived. Let's not be deceived here. All right? Let's not even go there and be deceived by stories that doesn't make sense. You women, that another man comes to your house buying Coke, buying Fanta, buying Pampers for your children, trying to want to get the affection of your own children, when their own child is somewhere, they don't even know the address of where their children live. They don't even know where their children live. They don't even know where their children stay. They don't even know if their children has been to hospital, if their child is in school. They've got no clue or no idea about their children. Then you expect such man should look after your own child. Now he's trying to do everything for your child. The moment he starts with you, have a child with you, what he did to that woman, go and mark today's date, he will do to you too. But yours will come in a different shape, in a different way, but it's still the same thing. If you like, he go and marry you. He marry you well. Marry you physically, spiritually. He married you, do everything for you. But as long as he's not looking after his offspring, his children that he left somewhere, his life, it will not be well with him. It will not be well with him. Listen, don't bring, please. Guys, don't bring me into this. Go and read your book. 1 Timothy 5:8. Go and read it. I didn't say it. But they cost already. They are cost. So they should please look after their children. You don't have to be with the woman. You don't want to come and start talking to the woman with, or sometimes some men. I've experienced all this, and I've got, I don't say things I've never experienced. Even if I've not experienced it to myself personally, I must have had one or two persons who've experienced it that I'm around with, or friends or colleagues or whatever, or people who come to talk to me. Or sometimes I hear some funny stories. Oh, this baby is so pretty. It doesn't look like you, the mother. I bet it looks like the dad. I say, I don't know. No, I don't even know my dad. Hey, you don't know your dad. He's not dead. He's alive. You slept with a woman. A woman come and tell you, I am pregnant for you. You did not go back. And you don't even know if that will be your only child. You don't know if that's the only child God is going to give to you. You don't know if that child will be that maybe you have 20 children. But that child you abandon will not be that one. That will be 1 in a million. That will take your life. Why can't you look after your children? Father, when you are not bedbound, you are not sick, you are not amputated, like your legs, you are not amputated or whatever they say. You need to look after your children. Nobody will look after your children for you. And listen to this. I remember when we were growing up back home, they normally say to us, if you like, carry the children, go. Your children will come and look for us. Really? This is England, though. Western world. Do you know how many children I talk to every day? Do you know how many children I see every day? The children I see every day, or I talk to, do you know the words that comes out from their mouth? You don't want to know. You hear them saying, I don't want to know him. I don't care. So, don't concern me. I don't want to know. Really? That's why it's your dad. Prissy, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't even want to talk about it. Hey? That's children for you. That's children. So it's not like African children. There are some I talk to, they're even 45, 50. I say, oh, you born here, yeah? Yeah. My dad used to do, my dad, you know, mother. I don't even talk to him. He's an idiot. He's not this. I said, really? Your dad? They will tell you how their mom got mentally, physically abused from their dad. You think these children don't see? They see, they hear, they can talk. If children don't speak to you one way or the other, they'll have somebody who they speak to outside. And if they don't have somebody they speak to, they buckle it. That's why you see that anger always come once in a while within them. Have you not seen somebody you're going through a lot, you've not cried it out? Then something will just happen, it will burst you out. That's how it is for children. Look after your children. Don't come out and say, because now they are 10 years old or 5 years old child, you want to go and buy iPhone 12, iPhone 20, iPhone 15. You want to go and buy them car. You want to go and buy... When you were not there right from the one. You were not there when they were in primary school. You were not there when they were in nursery. You were not there when they were in high school. Because now you want to claim, or maybe most of you, God has punished you for your sins, not having children of your own, or having of your own, it didn't come up well, or not even having at all. Then now you are looking for the one that you cursed the mother. You called her all sorts of names. You even called her the name that you will not even call your enemies. Or you will not even want somebody to call your mother or your sisters, which I don't want to say in these videos. Then you call them all that name. Then later, you find out that that's the only child. Then now you want to come and beg. If it's in Africa, you want to go and bring all the elders. You want to go and bring all the witchcraft. You want to go and bring all the devil, the satans to come and beg. Listen, God has cursed you already. Mothers, if you are watching this video, you have a son that he didn't even come to tell you, Mommy, I impregnated somebody. But somebody came to tell you he impregnated them. If you doubt it too much, go for DNA. DNA these days, if you can even get it cheap as £50, go and do DNA. If that child is truly and truly yours, look after that child. Because you and I, my generation, your generation, these days, our parents, my father, put food on our table. Make sure the bills are paid. Make sure there's a roof over our head. But these days, no father wants to do that. They're like bum out there. They don't want to work. They'll complain more than a woman. Why won't you work? Why won't you do something? Do something tangible. Work and look after your children. If it takes you to pick up bin, if it takes you to wash the toilets, I wash toilets for a living. I do every... Is it written on me what I do for a living? It does not write on you. You can't see it on you. It is how you look after yourself. Look after your children. I am telling you, I am sick and tired hearing children telling you that I don't even know where my father is. I don't even know my father. He called once in a while. He will just be a child you didn't even look after. You want to just come one day, one sun, one moon. You want to just come and start saying, why are you doing this? You want to come and control them. When you were not there, you don't even know their favorite color. You don't know their hobbies. You don't know what strength they've got in school. You don't know whether if they even have autism or if they even have any problem within them. You don't even know. You don't even know if they even have any special needs, any special inquiries. You don't even know nothing. Then you come up and say you're a father. And listen to those of you who call yourselves so-called ministers, or you are evangelist, or you are whatever. I'm not talking about the female. I'm talking about the male. Then you open your mouth. You say you are a minister or you are whatever. Your child is in somewhere, maybe in Bradford, in Leeds, in London, in somewhere, or in Afghanistan, in Africa. You can't look after your child. You come, you stand in the pulpit and start, oh, hallelujah. Listen, you're cursed. Any minister in a church, you're a choir master, choir mistress, choir whatever, choir that, choir this, or your church this, or any department you are in a church, and you have children somewhere or child somewhere you're not looking at, the pastor should kick your butt out of that post. You don't deserve to be there. You don't even want to be there because you are not playing the role what God wants you to be. You are not playing the role of a father. So how come, even the Bible said it, if you cannot look after your home, don't come outside and start preaching to people or telling people. So if the leader in that church, who is the general overseer or the pastors or the, you know, anybody in a position in a church that is not looking after or that is not doing what they meant to be doing as a father, responsibility. You see this. Somebody was telling me that he knows the church the man go to, he's going to go there and fight the man because she even got married. How can? When the heathens are fighting, then the so-called Christians are fighting. Are you not ashamed that your wife will come your baby mama will come all the way to church to come and disgrace you and fight you? Because why? You're not looking. I want to pray first. Let me pray over it and see if the zip it. When you were fighting in the bed, wrestling in the bed, you did not know. You did not know that you bring a child out. Oh, it's only once. I didn't go. It doesn't take, it takes seconds. It doesn't take hours. It doesn't take 20 times. Go and look after your children. Your children need you. I was raised by parents. I know the feelings of having a parents around you. I know the feelings of having a father. I know the feelings of having a mother. I know that feelings. You can be raised with tough love. You can be raised with whichever, but having a father as a father, I'm coming to that now. Please, look after your children. You don't have to be with a woman. Set up an arrangement. If it's 10 pounds every day, if it's a week, if it's a month, set up an arrangement for your child. Not because the woman is having a boyfriend now, or a fiancé or husband, now you want to come and scatter the marriage, which some of you have done, which some of you are still doing. You want to come and destroy people's marriage, but you think you are in your own. God is watching you. God is watching you. You know yourselves. God is watching you. You're with somebody. You are with women. You change them like wrapper, like what we call Nigerians, we call them wrapper, like cloth. You change them like a towel, like a robe. You change women. Then now this woman is finally settled with somebody who respected her, who regard her, who takes her as human being, who say, yes, this is the flesh of my flesh, the bone of my bone. Now you come and scatter the marriage. But now you will not look after the children or the child. You are alive. Fathers, you are still alive. Your child is calling another man father because you've sold your birthright. You sold your manhood. You sold your man right as a man, as a father. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. What I know about stepfather, most time, is that when your mom get married, then your father died, then your mom will not remarry, then the man automatically call the man your dad. Not when your dad is still alive. He's still well and sound. Because he's not a father. He's not a human being. He doesn't play the role of a father. Get sense, fathers. Sisters, if you are watching, so-called sister-in-laws and sisters who like destroying people's homes, who their mouths will not stay in one place. Please, I beg you tonight. If your brother is doing wrong, sit their butts down and tell them where they're going wrong. Don't sugarcoat. What you will not take in your marriage home, in your matrimonial home, don't think another woman will take it. What your own husband will not do to you. You sister-in-laws, that plans with your brothers to go and be sleeping with another woman, that organize women for your sisters, for your brothers. Listen, the thing that will hit you is not in this world. Wait for the hand of God it will flog you out of your own marriage home. It will flog you until you repent. Change, sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws, change. When sister-in-law come to report to you about their own husband, your brother, if you before a woman, see, I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know what to say. Before a woman will speak out, yeah, you know that she's here. But any woman that does speak out, to sister-in-law or brother-in-law. Listen to them. And when you listen, don't give answers straight away. Put them in your position. See what they're saying, if it's right or wrong. If it's you, can you take it? Those are the things you should think about. Can you take it? No, you can't take it. You can't take it. There are so many single mothers out there today struggling, like looking after their children, struggling to make a living for their children. Please now. Then you are there to help your brother, to bring your brother out of the marriage or the relationship, or join your brother to pull the woman down. But you forget. Those are your nephews. Those are your niece. You forget. Whatever your brother is doing at that time, when they say generational curse, it goes with you as well, because he's your siblings. You are related by blood. So talk to your brothers when they're going wrong, when they are doing what is wrong. Or you men, you're in a rented apartment. You are in a rented apartment. You are renting your house from council, or you are renting us from landlord, yeah? But the car, the shoe in your legs, the jacket you're wearing, oh, Moncler, Gucci, Dolce Gabbana, are you not ashamed? You go and use 500 pounds to buy shoe. Sometimes 1,000 pounds to buy jacket, waistcoat. Your child is hungry. Your child have no food. Are you not ashamed? Or you're wearing a hat, then you're flashing on my 5-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Really? Or your car, your finance car that you are driving is even more times 10. It's even times 10 of the rent you are paying. Can't you buy a house? Because you're lazy. You don't think. Because you don't think. Your children are out there. Go and look after your children. If you cannot look after your children, zip it. Zip or put dog leash. You know dog leash, yeah? Or dog rope. Put it on there. Zip it tight. It doesn't have control. The only control it has is you. So look after your children. This is 2021 we're going into, by the special grace of God. If God does not tarry, we are going into it. Bring out your spreadsheet. Wherever you are in the world, you have children with another mother, another woman, outside the marriage you are into. Look after them. Look after them, because you're heaping costs. Because the day of your death, the day of your suffering, no child will be there to come and call you dad. No child will be there to come and help you, to look after you. You know, let me tell you a story. I was talking to somebody one day. She was telling me a story of herself. And that her dad was not well also. And the dad sent for them to call them. That she didn't even want to go, but she just went there because she has to just to like go and come back. Do you know that break my heart? I asked her, so why would you do that? He said, why should I? When she told me some certain things, I kept quiet. I couldn't speak anymore. I was speechless. This is a man who has more than 6 children. I said, so why didn't your sisters go and your brothers? He said, no, they don't even want to know him. They don't even want to know him. And recently, a man died. A man died on his own. And when I hear some certain things, I see some certain things, I even ask, I say, where is his children? He said, they don't want to know him. They don't care. They don't care. There is another one now that I just know is still at the mortuary. He's still at the mortuary. The children don't want to even know. This is the man who has children. Old man. He's in his 70s when he died that day. He's still in the mortuary. The council in this country now, the council, they want to bury him. They're even looking for how to want to bury him. By hospital will do the burial. Then they will sort it out in a way. It was even somebody that said, no, that man that I know, that he knows, he will have a will somewhere. That's what is holding it now. He's just holding it because of this Christmas. They've given them deadline. If they cannot provide it, they should bury him. Can you imagine? And this is a man who have children. I see him, we two talk. I know him very well. I'm not saying things I don't know. He used to buy me even presents. He used to just call me and sit me down and say, well done for what you do. You're so good, you're so this, you're so this, you're so this. Yes, I don't say things I don't know. I don't say it. But I'm here to appeal to all African fathers, all Asian fathers, all English fathers, all Caucasian and European fathers. When you have a child outside wedlock or wedlock, and you're no longer with that person in that marriage, look after the children. It's not all relationship that leads to marriage. No. Because you have a child with somebody, you don't have to be with that person. You don't know. Yes. If you ask me why, no. Because some people will get married. They'll say because you got pregnant, just get married. Then later, it doesn't work. They leave A, go to Peter, from Peter to John, from John to... Do you understand? Please, please, I'm appealing to everybody. Men, listen. There are things you can do these days. Even the country now has made it even better for all of us. You can even sit in your own living room. The way I'm sitting now in my living room now, you can be working on computers. You can be working... I didn't say computers of nonsense one. No. I'm saying you can work from your home. You can sell things online. You can buy and sell. You can even be online helping other things instead of being online gossiping. Work. The other day, somebody contacted me on Facebook and said, if I do want, what do you call it? A technical problem with my Facebook, he's a Facebook technician or whatever. Go online. Even this YouTube. Sometimes if something breaks in my phone or something, I want to fix something in the house, I'll go on YouTube to find out how to do it. People are doing it, getting paid. So how will you say you want to sit down, you're not working, you're not doing anything? Get your backside up and go and work and go and do something for your family, something for your children, that your children will see and say, yes, indeed, this is my father. And you men as well, that say, oh, I don't feel work now. I don't want to work now because of certain things. I'm not feeling too well. In this country, nobody is well. In the whole abroad, nobody is well. When I say, I'm not meaning well of, well, like physically. Nobody, everybody has problems. Everybody have problem. If not financial problem, mental problem, different things. Family problem as well. Everybody has different one thing. I was talking to somebody that day. It is not up to even 20 people in this whole world now, like in a country that does not take medication. It takes the grace of God.